Hey folks, welcome to Sunday and games 3 and 4 today. First game is against the Arizona Bobcats. Start us off on the ice today. We have Voop, Luca, Jake, Toby, and Nolan, and Hayden, Mott, and Ned. About all set to start. Puck stop, back out, Arizona control, send it back. Around opposite side, centering pass, gets lifted by Luca, Luca sends it deep. Knocked down by the goaltender, out through the corner. Back over opposite side, centering pass, goes right to Toby at the point. Toby tries to send it deep. Back over, Toby kicks it forward. Circled back, knocked down by Luke. Luca with a shot attempt. Lucas, Denny, and Pooch with Ricky and Jacob out on the ice. A stop back over into the corner. Arizona control, send it to the opposite side. Picked up by Lucas. Lucas. Puts it back out to Jacob, opposite side, over to Pooch. Pooch sends it back over to Denny. Denny tries to get it back over. Now it's outside in the neutral zone. Picked up by Ricky. Ricky sends it back over to Denny. Denny drops it in. Lucas, forecheck pressure, back over. Arizona tries to send it outside the zone to Ricky. Sitting at the point, rims it all the way around. Back out to Jacob. Drops it down. Cycles it back over. Picked up in the neutral zone. Ricky drops it in over to the goaltender. Goaltender knocks it down. Still floating up. Back over, pick up by McCooch. McCooch, centering pass. Back out to Ricky. Ricky gets a shot off. Goes high. Cleared back out by Jacob. Back over to Trent, now on the ice. Back over to Ricky, gets it up to Trent. Trent drops it in, Connor out on the ice with him. Connor gets knocked down, pucks underneath of him, gets poked away. Connor. Picked up by Jimmy. Jimmy over. Put a stick on it. Centering pass by the Bobcats. Look to come outside the zone. They do. Over the blue line. Evan back on the back check. Shot out front. Redirected off a Bobcat player and into the net. 1-0 Bobcats. Puck stop, back out. Spots, tries to swipe at it. Kick back up. Over to Trent. Trent across the blue line. Try to get a shot off the defender's pads. Back out to the point. Foster tries to keep it in, unable to do so. Back into the neutral zone. Back over to Connor. Connor sends it back. That was an offsides. It wasn't called. Drop back over to Toby. Toby loses it back out. Now it's out to the point. Luke comes away with it. He's got Caden on the other side. He's got Nolan filling the slot. And that's an offside. Luke on the face-off with Jake and Caden. Puck stop. Picked up by Bobcats. Send it back around the other side. Back over to Toby. Toby trying to grab the puck. Sends it around to the opposite side over to Caden. Caden just outside of his reach. Reach over there. Tries to reach for it. Nolan sends it deep to the other side. Goaltender knocks it down. Caden on the forecheck. Back over to Jake. Back along the boards. Lucas out on the ice. Now it makes its way out to neutral zone. Back over to Toby. Toby back over to Lucas. Back along the boards. Bobcats pick it up. Kenny over. Switches it. Sent back across the blue line. Now Bobcats send it in the zone. Aiden knocks it down, picked up by Toby. Toby gets it off the wall, knocks it to himself. Driving forward. Good shot attempt. Nice save by the goaltender, opposite side. Kept alive, McCooch. That's a tripping call coming up on the Bobcats at the 12:49 mark. Trent, Nolan, Jacob, Jimmy, and McCooch out on the ice for the power play. Puck drop. Bobcats send it over to the opposite side. Drops it all the way back. Picked up by Jacob. Jacob circles around, loses a man, comes up, pushes it forward. Taps it back, picked up by McCooch. McCooch across the blue line. Centers it around opposite side. Nolan over to pick it up. Taps it back all the way to Jacob. Back over to Nolan. Nolan. Shot attempt, and coming right at us, goes all the way down. That should be an icing call. Puck stop, back out, to the point to McCooch, back over to Jacob. Jacob. Back over to Nolan. Back over to Jimmy. Nolan. Kick save by the goaltender into the corner. Shot attempt. Goes all the way down. That'll be an icing call. Line change. Connor, Denny, Lucas, Luke, and Toby. shot, back out, over to the corner. Luke over to tap it. Luca sent it back out to the point to Toby. Toby gets a shot off. Redirect goes back into the protective webbing. Back. Picked up by Lucas, sends it back out to Toby at the point. Back over to Lucas. Out to Toby. Redirect, goes beyond the goaltender. Lucas back in the corner to pick it up. Gets it with his skate, kicks it. Back out to Denny. Trolls, tries to get it back up. Toby works his way around, loses a man. Takes a shot, goes wide. Knocked back down. Denny on the back check. Quick save by Aiden, knocked back down. Got back down. Aiden sends it back over. Line change for the Bobcats. Toby driving up. Comes across the blue line. Looking for some help. Centering pass, opposite side over to Lucas. Intercepted by Bobcat. Lucas picks it up, back out to Evan. 10:49 left, first period, 1-0 Bobcats. Longo, Heston, Luca, Bobston, Foster, touch stop, back out, Bobs picks it up, picked up by Jake off his stick. Bobcats send it back in the defensive zone, cycle back around the opposite side, push it back up. Bob swipes out and misses it. Nice save by Aiden. Shot goes wide, back out to the point. Shot attempt goes off the defender in front of the net. Bobcats send it in to the opposite side. Bops over on the back check. Back alongside the boards. Caden over, back over. Pick back up, now it's in the neutral zone. Bobcats have to wait for the zone to clear, tap it in. Bobcats centering pass. Pick back up, sent out front. Jimmy on the faceoff. Stop back over. Ricky controls it. Back in the corner. Sends it up the boards over to Connor. Connor taps it out of the zone. Picked up. Trent foot race to the puck. Unable to capture it. Knocked back down. Trent tries to knock it with his foot. Now it comes all the way out to the neutral zone. Back over to Connor. Shot, back out to the point. Kick save by Aiden. Redirect. Good kick save into the corner. Now tucked over to Trent. Gets it on the neutral zone. Back opposite. Jacob comes away with it. Taps it forward back over to Jacob. Shot back down. Jacob looks for a centering pass back over outside the reach of Jimmy. Bobcat cycle back around to the opposite side. Send it forward, tap, no icing. Ricky, good job getting out of two defenders. Try to center it back up, gets knocked back down. Trent over to retrieve it. Back along to Jacob. Bobcats come back, center all the way. No icing. Come along the boards. Ricky over. Swipe at it. Jimmy over to help him out. Jacob over. Puts pressure onto the puck. still fighting in the corner. Bobcats come away with that knockdown. Sent all the way to the opposite side. Sent back. Bobcats cycle to the other side. Now it's back out to the point. Picked up by Trent. Got Matoots ahead of him and kicks it forward. That's going to be an icing call. Lucas, Denny, Matoots. Toby and Nolan back out on the ice, tip forward. Lucas picks it up, tries to dribble it forward, back over to Matoots. Matoots lets it go, over to Nolan. Nolan circles. Centers it back over to Lucas. Lucas, nice little move. Back out to Toby. Shot attempt, gets knocked down. Picked back up by the Bobcats. Over to the opposite side. Toby gets it. Tap back out, circled around just outside the reach of Matoots. Picked up, intercepted by Denny. Denny waits, clears, taps it forward. Now it's back in the neutral zone. Kick back. Toby picks the puck up, sends it back over to Nolan. Back over to Denny. Picked up by Lucas. Gets a nice shot off. Good blocker side save by the goaltender, still in the zone. Evan drops it into the neutral zone. Luca on the ice. Back over to Lucas. Lucas drops it in, comes off the ice. Longo, Luca, Zoop. Back out. Pick back up at the point. Shot attempt gets knocked down in front of the net. Picked up by Luca. Centering pass right to a Bobcat defender. Bobcats. Back over to Foster. Foster. Centering, gets over. Caden driving it up the wing. Comes back at 3 defenders in front of him. Circles back around, dumps it in. Boots on the forward check. Back around. Pick back up by Connor. Connor gets to it. Looking for an opportunity. Still back in. Connor picks it up. Tries centering pass over to Caden. Caden tries to circle and turn. Goes off the defender's skate. Bobcats across the center ice and loses the puck. Drop back down. Boot. Foster. Back over to Connor. Connor loses the puck in the neutral zone. Back over to Bob. Shot goes high over Aiden's head. Picked back up by Trent. Puck's just floating around. Picked up by free Bobcat defender who gets a shot off top shelf for a second score of the game for the Bobcats. Puck dropped. Two nice saves by Aiden. Aiden's good. Back all the way to the opposite side. Trent over. Back out in the neutral zone. Jacob gets taken off the puck. Aiden with another nice save. Trent gets met at the blue line. Sent around to the opposite side. Swung back up. All the way down. Aiden knocks it down. Back alongside the board. Picked up by Nolan. That's an off. drop back over to Nolan. Nolan, and it goes out of play. Puck's back. Cooch underneath the seat, gets all the way back in the defensive zone. Nolan picks it up, sends it in, goes behind the net. Denny on the opposite side forward check. Still floating. Lucas picks it up, got a defender on him. Gets it over to Toby at the point. Shot. Blocker side save. Picked up by Lucas. Sent back behind the net. Back out to Denny. Denny tries a centering pass. Lucas back over in the corner. Checks. Picked up by Nolan in the neutral zone. Puts it back out. Circles back on the other side. Tapped in by Arizona. Picked up by Nolan. Line change for Bobcats. Set back up, goes outside the reach of Jake. Still floating back out there. Aiden with... Oh my gosh. And the net comes off. Puck stop, back out. Have to clear the zone. Then to the opposite side. Luca. Bobcats trouble. Center ice. Drop it in. Aiden. Sends it up the wing. Gets it over to Luca. Luca's got Jake. Got Luke on the opposite side. Got Foster trailing him. Foster drops it in, back into the corner. Nobody's picking up the defender as he comes across. Puck still floating out, picked up by Connor. Connor charging up, got a guy behind him. Makes his way around the defender. Centering pass, back out to the point. Over to Jimmy. Jimmy gets a nice shot off, goes just over the goal. Back over to Jimmy. Jimmy centering pass picked up by the Bobcats. Back over Trent, picks it up on the wing. Now it's picked up by Ricky after a shot off the defender's skates. Back around over to the opposite side. 1:30 left in the first period. It's dropped in by Ricky. Ricky sends it back up. Bobcats, center ice. Aiden knocks it down, picked up by Jimmy. Kept in the zone by Bobcats, 53 seconds, and that'll be a high stick, I believe. That or an offsides. Lucas standing the Cooch. Puck shot, one back by Team Philadelphia. Danny back out to Lucas. Nice shot. Danny tried to get it back over. On the back check. Toby picks it up. 17 seconds left. Sent back over to McCooch. McCooch sends around to the opposite side. Denny on the forward set. End of the first period. Team Philadelphia down 2-0. Start of the second period. Lucas, Denny, McCooch with Nolan and Toby back on defense. Puck drop, back over into the defensive zone for Bobcats, center. They drop it in all the way back to the backboard. Toby picks it up, swings it back all the way around it to Denny. Denny picks it up, Lucas goes to center it, sent it right to a Bobcat. Shot, and Aiden corrals it. Puck drop back over. Toby gets it, sends it up alongside the board. Cooch is over. Still in the zone. Tries to throw it back up. Nolan on the back check, sends it back up. Bobcats pick it up. Centering pass. Nice save by Aiden. Good reaction. Lucas with a good check. All the way down, back over to the opposite side. Picked up by Nolan. Up sitting at the blue line. Centering pass, back over to Toby. Toby centers it back over to Lucas. Lucas drops it in back over to Trent. To Nolan. Check back out. Line change for Bobcats. Centering pass right to a Bobcat. Nice save by Aiden. All the way out to the blue line. Stand that out of the zone. Third back. Picked up by Toby. Back out to the point. Shot redirect goes over Aiden's head. Now back out to the point. Sent back to the round to the other side. Pressure onto the puck. Picked up by Toby. Now it's back out in the zone. Picked up by Connor. Connor tries to get it away. Trent in the slot just outside of his reach. Jimmy back over to dump it in. Line change for Team Philadelphia. Shift was quite long. Pass goes back. Luke looks to pick it up. Doesn't come out of the zone. They pick it up, send it deep. Jake on the opposite side. Back in the corner. Sends it around. Back along the boards. Back out to the point for Jacob. Jacob with the shot of, ooh! His own defender almost redirected into the net. Good reaction by the goaltender. Picked up by Jacob. Back over to Jake. Centering pass. Back over to Ricky. Ricky sends it in the neutral zone. Defender all by himself on the opposite side. Luke tries to send it deep. Picked back up by Jacob. Circle back over to Ricky. Knocked down by Bobcat. Now it's back in the neutral zone. Picked up by Jacob. Picked up by Longo. Over to Jacob. Pass intercepted. Comes over the blue line. Knocked down by Lucas. Denny picks it up. By Caden. I happen to disagree with that call, but .57. Second period, 2-0 Bobcats. Puck stop. Makes its way all the way back to the goaltender, knocks it down back into the corner. The two will help pick it up. Back out to Box. Box try to get a pass to the opposite side. Shot on goal. Aiden kick save back into the corner. Centering pass makes its way outside the defensive zone. Puck's a floating. Back over the box. Bobcats send it in all the way to the opposite corner. Foster. Back over to Denny. Denny tries to clear the zone. Back out to the wing. Aiden with the steer to the corner. Back over to McCoos. Now it's in the neutral zone. And that goes into the protected webbing. And come outside the zone for a face-off. Jimmy, Trent, Connor, puck stop, swung all the way back by the Bobcats. Back in the neutral zone, knocked down. Jimmy's over there trying to get to it. Connor, and that will be an offside. Drop, swung around. Bobcats. Icing called off. Kobe back into the corner. Good job by Aiden. Knocked down, swipe back into the corner. Now it's back over. Picked up by Trent. Trent gets it up to Connor. Connor try to get by his man. Centering pass by Connor off a defender's stick. So as much as we disagree, the penalty on Toby for interference at the 11:16 mark for 2 minutes. Penalty kill for Team Philadelphia. Picks it up, makes its way out in the neutral zone, swung all the way back. Luka Vuk with Evan and Bobs out on the defensive end. Bobcats come across the blue line, circle back, look to set things up. Back out to the point, opposite side, swung back around. Hayden with a nice save. Luke on the face-off. Puck stop. Back over. Circled back around. Jacob tries to clear the zone, unable to do so. Luca over to help him out. Luca back into the corner. Swung back over to Jacob. Jacob gets it out of the zone and it's swung all the way back. 1:15 left on the penalty for Team Philadelphia. Sent all the way up in the neutral zone. Bobcats come across the blue line. Opposite side pass. Back door goes there. Boot pushing forward. Now sends it all the way in. Line change for Team Philadelphia. Well, I think it is. Nobody's coming on the ice, a little bit of a delay. Bobcats hold up. Back up, sent back out to the point. Gets the shot off. Hayden knocks it down. Now it's back in the neutral zone. Seconds left on the power play for Bobcats. Centering pass, Saucer gets over. Jacob by himself, he got a couple of guys with him. Jacob taps it forward. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and even strength. Good job killing it off. Bobcats get a hold of it. Now Nolan checks into the board. Jacob over to help him out. Bobcats send it to the opposite side, back around. No icing. 8:48 left in the second period. 2-0 Bobcats. Lucas on the forecheck, back over. Picked up by McCoot. Denny over to help out. Drop back down over to Lucas. Lucas tries a centering pass and goes into protective webbing. Back out to Bobs. Shot attempt goes just wide. Back again out to the point to Foster. Foster with a shot. Goaltender knocks it back into the corner. Lucas tries to get there. Foster tries to knock it down, holds the puck in, drops it in. Lucas back on the forecheck. Sends the guy up. The Cooch trying to fight for it. Back around. Good job by Team Chloe. Picked up back by McCooch. Oh, just outside the reach of Lucas. Centering pass goes just beyond the goalie. It's a nice look. Picked back up by Bob. Intercepted by nice centering pass by the Bobcats. Back out to the point. Knocked back down. Shot goes just wide. Tried to clear the puck. Still in the zone. Back up to Bob. Line change for Team Philadelphia. Rook charging the puck. Good stick by Luka. Pick back up by Luke. Sends it deep. No icing. Luka on the forecheck. Poked away. Knocked back down. Luka gets it. Jake, shot on goal. Good shot attempt. Luke, good pressure onto the puck. It's tripped. Apparently not. Shot attempt goes wide, ricochets off the Bobcat. Now it comes all the way back. Scott picks it up. And that'll be an off the icing call. Jimmy on the faceoff, back to Connor, out to the point to Toby. Toby gets shot off, knocked down in front of the net, back over to Trent. Jimmy trapped up behind the net, back into the corner. Back out to the point, lost by Stott, picked up by Bobcats. Centering pass goes the opposite side, dangerous pass, nice save by Aiden. Now pick back up, center around to the opposite wall, back over to Toby. Toby centering pass, just about right to a defender. Trent gets it, loses it, back over, gets it back over to Connor, just outside of his reach. Nolan tried to get it in, keep it in the zone. Picked back up by Trent. Trent, center pass, back over to Connor. Connor sends it forward. Bobcats get it out center ice, now across the blue line. Toby. Centering pass. Not a good knockdown by Aiden. Lucas, Danny, Cooch, Ricky, and Jacob. Back over to Ricky. Ricky makes his way around. Cooch over against the wall looking. Back over to Lucas. Lucas comes across. Gets it over to Denny. Back out to the point. Nice shot attempt. Bobcats come down back into the zone. Ricky knocks the defender down. Centering pass. Back over to Ricky. Ricky drops it in against the wall. Over to Lucas. Back out, back over to Denny. Denny swings around, back the other side to Matouche, just outside of his reach. Pick back up. Shot goes just beyond Aiden on the outside. And lifted into the ceiling for an end zone face-off for the Bobcats. Up by Evan. Evan tried centering pass. Off the defender escape. Pick back up. Evan sends it back over to Longo. Longo loses the puck. Wow. Shot gets just by Aiden on the opposite side. Got lucky. Swung back around over to Jake. Jake looks. And that'll be a nice one. Back out to the point. Bobcats try to get a shot off. The puck gets knocked into the corner. Bobcat looks over the stick. Now it's back out to Jake. Jake. Bobcats swing around back into the corner. Tries centering pass. Evan with the body on player. Knocked back out. Root gets it into the neutral zone. Back over to Caden. He's got 4 guys on him. Comes back. Gets checked into the boards. Now it's out to Bob. All the way into the corner. Trent on the forecheck. Line change, Team Philadelphia. Sends it back out. Dropped in. Aiden. Taps it over to Connor. Pick back up. Trent tries to hold it back, and that'll be an offside. .55 left, second period, 2-0 Bobcats. Bobcats winning face off, back out, picked up by Nolan, and it should be an offside. One back over, Toby picks it up, sends it all the way to the opposite corner. McCooch on the forecheck. Bobcat centering pass, goes all the way to the wall, knocked back down, Lucas dribbles it out, picked up by the Bobcats. Centering pass right to Lucas. Back over to McCooch. McCooch waiting. Centers it. Line change for Team Philadelphia. Trent out onto the ice. Knocked back down. Trent to pick it up. Draws it out back underneath of him. Two minutes left, first period. Trent knocks it down. Back over to Lucas. Lucas with the score. Puck gets knocked up in the air. Dribbles right in front. Lucas barely taps. Looked like he tried to get some strength on it, and it just trickled by the goaltender. So Team Philadelphia on the board for the first goal of the game at the 1:54 mark. So 2-1 Bobcats. Jimmy, Trent, and Connor. Bobcats pick it up, come across the blue line. Jacob over, good defensive pressure. Still back, Bobcats, centering pass. Back out to the point. And Aiden with a nice glove save. Longo and Lucas out on the ice. Back out to the point. Bobcats send it in. Aiden with a nice knockdown into the corner. Picked back up. Sends it back over to Caden. Caden picks it up to Luca. Luca sends it forward on the forecheck. Makes his way all the way to the puck. Tries centering pass. Hoops over to help out. Bobcats come across. Jacob on the back check. Bobcats. Back into the corner, looking pickup. Boop. Good pressure. Still there. Boop sends it around opposite side, back over to Caden. Caden gets tagged into the board. Shot goes just wide. Back over to Ricky. Oh, gets a nice shot off, and the goaltender knocks it down and grabs it. Puck drop, back out. Bobcats pulled back out to the point to Foster. Foster gets a shot off. Gloved down by the goaltender. Lucas, Denny, McCooch. Puck drop, back out to Foster again. Back over to Denny. Denny whips on the puck, back over, opposite side. Goaltender swipes it back. Denny takes a shot. Redirected by McCooch. Again, another one just outside the reach. So close. 19 seconds left. McCooch drops it back in. Sends it back. Picked back up by Evan. Evan, drop, 9 seconds. Back out. Pick back, 1-0. That should do it. All right, so the end of the second period, Team Philly gets on the board. To make this a 2-1 game.
Oh, yeah? Oh. Is it?
All right, start of the third period. Lucas, Denny, McCooch with Toby and Nolan back on defense. Puck stop, one back over to Nolan. Takes it back over to Denny just outside of his reach. Now it's back up. Lucas over to try to pick it up. Bobcats send it out on the wing. Makes a move around Nolan. Centering pass. Tried to get a shot off. Goes off to Toby. Toby send around opposite side to McCooch. McCooch back out in the neutral zone. Circles it back over to Lucas. Picked back up by McCooch. Hits it forward. Bobcats cycle, back around, makes his way past a couple players, comes back, now picked up by Lucas, try to push it forward, back into the corner. Lucas on the back check. Jacob over to help him out. Got lucky. Picked up by Denny. Denny's back over to McCooch. McCooch sends it forward. Lucas on the forecheck. Bobcats send it in. Trent, Connor out on the ice. Lucas off. Jimmy coming up. Tap back forward. Jacob on the back check. Pick back up. Jimmy swipes it back. Trent over to help him out. 3 Team Philly players. Bobcats break out. Centering pass. Ricky sends it back. Back out to the point. All the way on the opposite side. Connor with a check. Back over. Try to clear it back up. Shot goes wide. Back over to Trent. Trent drops it forward. Bobcats center it. Comes back to Luca. Luca across center ice. Loses the puck. Gets it over to Trent. Back over to Ricky. Ricky tries centering pass. Bobcats have to wait for the zone to clear. Picked up by Trent. Trent down to center. Oh my gosh. Shot got knocked down by the goaltender's glove and then almost went in the goal. Back over to Trent. Trent picks it back up. Luca back out to the point. Opposite side to Foster. Foster tried to get a shot off. Goes off a defender's shin pads. That makes its way out into the neutral zone. Foster charges forward. Picked back up by the Bobcats. Across the blue line. Kick saved by Aiden. Trent comes up. Got Luca with him. Line change for the Bobcats. Trent kicks it forward. Goaltender knocks it back down. Centering pass. Luca. Botched. Evan back over in the corner. Evan picked up by the Bobcats. Sent back out to the point. Swung back to the other side. Aiden with a nice kick save. Pokes it over to the corner, cycles back around, Voop sends it over around side the boards. Back around to the opposite side. And Aiden puts a glove on it. $13:35, third period. Vuk, Luca, Jake, puck drops, back out, drawing back out, makes it all the way in the neutral zone. Jake, a little token pressure, back over Bobcats, try to send it in, still not in the zone. Now it's cleared back over to Toby. Toby tries to send it through, now it makes it its way out in the neutral zone. McCooch out on the ice. Jake comes back, centering pass, goes forward, back over to Nolan. Nolan circles it back over to Lucas. Lucas drops it over to Jake. Jake gloves it down, pushes it forward. McCooch sends it long, way to the other side. Lucas on the forecheck. Toby drops it. Tries to push it back into the zone, isn't able to do so. Cleared back over to Nolan. Lucas comes across, back over to McCooch. McCooch tried to get a shot off, knocked down by a defender. Toby at the blue line, stands him up. Lucas sends it deep. Denny on the opposite side. Picked back up by McCooch. Gets a shot off. Still there. Floating back out front. Scores! Picks it up. Puck floating around. Juggles all over the place. McCooch was sitting and was able to put it in for the second score of the game for Team Philadelphia at the 12:26 mark. So ties this game up at 2-2. Lucas on the faceoff, gets back over. Toby, back to regroup. Toby puts the brakes on, Goes long, tries to get it back out to McCooch. McCooch drops it in, back over to Lucas. Lucas just outside of his reach. Cleared back up. Centering pass. Back over. Denny picks it up. Wow. Denny gets a shot off. The way the goaltender looked like it went in, but golden opportunity. Couldn't quite collect on that opportunity. But 12:02, 2-2. Jimmy, Trent, and Connor out on the ice. Sent back up all the way to the Bobcats. Jacob sends it deep on the opposite side. Trent over on the forecheck. Bobcats rotate around the opposite side. Back out to Jimmy. Jimmy takes a shot, goes just wide. Same thing as the first goal by the Bobcats. They center it, had a guy floating out in the middle, tried to go right off him, ricochet. Good job by Aiden, knock it down, picked back up by the Bobcats, now come around in the corner. Jimmy picks it up, got a little stick pressure on him, now gets back up. Centering pass, back out to the Bobcats, circled around, back opposite side, Ricky. Centers it back over to Jacob. Jacob, center ice, drops it in, line change for Team Philadelphia. Jake, Luca, Vuk, Gaden. Back over. Vuk gets pushed off the puck. Tried to get dropped down. Now comes Gross. Bobcats cross center ice. Picked back up by Foster. Foster tries to circle it back around. Puck is just floating. Foster, a good job at trying to clear it out. Knocked back. Back over to Foster. He's got the numbers by himself. Centering pass. Nice, right to Caden, almost got to it. Bobcats toss it out into the neutral zone. Foster back on the back check, retrieves it, back over to Bobst. Bobst sends it forward. Bobcats retrieve, send it back in their zone. Caden on the forecheck, tries to get to it. Bobcats pick it up. Center back up, knocked down by Denny, and that's going to be an offside. Try to keep it out of the zone. 10:13 mark. Lucas, Denny, McCooch, Toby, and Nolan. Puck's dropped, one back by the Bobcats that come across Denny. Token pressure, center pass right to the Bobcats. Bobcat fans on the puck. Back into the corner. Lucas and Toby back in the corner. Looking around, Lucas trying to poke it out. Bobcats send it out to the point. Shot goes high, redirected over Aiden's head. Nolan with a good stick around. Lucas sends it back over to McCooch. McCooch comes across the blue line, gets a shot off. A wicked shot. Blocker side save by the goaltender, goes out of bounds. Puck stop. Lucas, ooh, got a stick on it, dribbled right to the goaltender. Shot attempt right there. Ooh, Denny got a shot back over. Puck's still over there. Oh my gosh, another one. Oh my gosh. Like 3 opportunities there. Same crew, Lucas, Denny, McCooch. Puck's dropped, back out. Denny controls, try to keep it in the zone. Floats back out, Toby gets it. Sends it around to the opposite side. Bobcats look to centering pass. Lucas is there, strips it. Back over to Connor. Connor drips it forward, got an opportunity. Nice blocker side save by the goaltender. Picked back up by Trent. Trent tried to toe drag around. Centers it back over to Connor. Connor. Got Trent sitting in the slot. Toby dribbles it back out, hoping that Lucas would have been there. Not there. Bobcats picked up by Nolan. Nolan tried to get to it. Oh, that's going to hurt. Out off Lucas's foot. Lucas comes off. Picked back up. Connor gets a shot off. Jimmy, Connor, and Trent out on the ice with Ricky and Jacob. Puck stop, back out. Trent to the point to Ricky. That's an offside. Puck's back by Ricky. Ricky over to Jacob. Jacob tries to dribble it forward, back over to Connor. Connor, oh, goes by. Centering pass. Trent had an opportunity sitting right there, back over. Bobcats. Center forward, back over to Jacob. Jacob dribbles past the defender, right to the referee. Knocked back down. Jacob picks it up, sends it deep. 8 minutes left in this game. Sent back out on the wing. Jimmy with a check. That's going to be a penalty coming up on Jimmy. It's going to be a roughing call. Raised his hands, unfortunately. Yep, roughing call. So at the 7:51 mark, Team Philly will be down a man for 2 minutes. Caden, Luca, Jacob, and Ricky. Puck's dropped, back over, Ricky in the corner. Still floating around in the corner. Good job by Ricky. Bobcats send it out to the point. Back over. Send it back out. Send it back around the opposite side, pick back up, and that's offsides. Bops and Evan rotating in on the defensive end. Caden and Luca stay on the offensive side. Puck stop, back over. Luca tries to get it out. Now it's swiped back into the defensive end of Bobcats. Longo with a little token pressure. Luca tries to clear it back. Bobcats, back opposite side. Swing it back around. Caden's trying to get there. And that's going to be a penalty on Caden. That'll put us 2 men down at the 6:55 mark. And maybe, I'm trying to get clarification, it might be 3 penalties. It might actually be a 5-on-2. No. I think it was an elbow, a 2 and 10 on Caden. So it is a 5-on-3. So Team Philadelphia is in a deep hole right now, 6:55 mark. Back over to the corner, Nolan tries to pick it up. Bobcats get it, cleared back out. Centering pass. Back over to the opposite side, Luca. Kick saved by Aiden. Back over to Luca. Luca dribbles it, sends it around the opposite side. Bobcats control. 44 seconds on the first penalty. Shot attempt outside the zone. Shot attempt lifted over the net, comes back outside the zone. 36 seconds left on the first penalty. Vuk, Nolan, and Toby out on the ice. Timeout by the Bobcats. Yep, I'm sorry. All right, so end of a timeout. 36 seconds left on the first penalty for Team Philadelphia. A minute 32 left on the second. Out of zone face-off. Vuk, Toby, and Nolan out on the ice. Vuk on the face-off. Puck's drop, back over. Bobcats control, send it back out to the point. Back over, opposite side. Backs Aiden with a nice save. 25 seconds. Puck's drop. Back over to Nolan. And that goes out of play. Vuk circles around, picked back up by the Bobcats, sent back out to the point. Back up opposite side, 12 seconds left. Back around, loses it back into the corner. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, opposite side, 1. Cleared the first penalty. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it looks like a 4-minute penalty, sorry. So what happened was there was a double penalty on Caden, so we're still on a 5-on-3 for at least 47 seconds left. Puck's drop, back over, into the corner. Bobcats hold and retain. Back over, good stick by Connor. Back out to the point. Connor. Still there, back up. Nice save by Aiden. So 35 seconds, 22 seconds left on penalty number 2. Puck's dropped, back out, picked back up into the corner. Jacobs over there, picked back up by Ricky. Ricky sings it back up. 14. Swung back around the opposite side. Jacob over to pick it up, traps the puck. Bobcats pick it up, back into the corner. 3, 2, 1. One man on the ice. Aiden with another glove save. So 1:02 left on the last penalty for Team Philadelphia. Trent, Connor, Nolan, and Evan out on the ice. Pick back up. Trent can't quite control it. Bobcats send alongside the wing. Back out. Now to the point. Back opposite side. Good save by Aiden. Steered into the corner. Picked back up. Connor on the face-off again. Pick back up, controlled by Nolan. Nolan comes out of the pack with it. Sends it deep. Back over. 29 seconds left. Bobcats come across central ice. Send it over to the opposite side. Pick back up by Trent. Trent tried to control. Now sends it deep. 18 seconds left on the last penalty. Centering, comes across. Evan knocks it back down behind the net. Swipe back by Aiden. Kick back in the corner. Evan singles it back up, back over to McCooch. McCooch, even strength, picked up by Lucas. And there's going to be a penalty coming up on Evan for interference. Puts back in the hole. So again, another penalty kill for Team Philadelphia. So 2-2 with 3:46. Team Philadelphia on a penalty kill again. Vuk, Luka, Toby, and Nolan. Picked back up, sent back out to the point. Back around the opposite side, now back out to the point. Back around. Back around. Swung back, Jacob over, pressure onto the puck. Puck is drawn out by Bobcats. Sent back out to the point. Shot, opposite. And puck took a bounce off the backboard, came straight out right to a Bobcat for a 3-2 lead at the 3:29 mark. Puck drop, Lucas. Bobcats control, send it back. Take it back up. Toby draws it back, comes across, loses it. Lucas back over, kicks it back up to McCooch. McCooch draws it back over. Clearly an offsides that the referees disagreed with.
Good job. Come on, boys.
So, as an update, puck looked like it should have been called offside, was not sent down. Team Philly regrouped, sent it in, it was deemed offside. Parents for Team Philly applauded. The referee kicked a majority of the Team Philly fans out. And the one referee is saying something. All I heard was fine or penalty or something like that. I'm not sure what that is. So waiting on I have no idea what is going on. The referee's calling the game. He's signing the score pad and he's calling the game. Still not sure. Referee's looking at something on the scoreboard or I think he's looking up rules. I have no idea what's going on. We're in a stall. As far as I can tell, the referee is documenting the game and he's going to call it. So apparently they're calling the game. So, folks at home, this game is over. 3-2 at the 2:58-minute mark left in the third period. Solid game by both teams. Very disappointing. But we will see you at 2:20 today for the second game of the day.